Okay, I'm just gonna try and talk loud enough so that you can hear me. I'm in Portugal right now, and we woke up this morning at 4:30. So I got 4 hours of sleep, and our adventure to the airport was crazy. I don't speak Spanish, so our Uber driver took us to the wrong place. It cost us 3 times as much, and took us 3 times as long to get to the airport this morning. But we didn't miss our flight. Everything's okay. I'm in Portugal right now for a layover, and there's a Starbucks nearby. So Gail is running to Starbucks to try and get us some drinks before our plane starts boarding. They haven't started boarding yet, but hopefully she makes it in time. I'm gonna text her if they're boarding, and she's just gonna run back. So anyway, that's the current update. But we're on our way to France, and I'm so excited because I'll know the language, and I'm excited to go back to France. It's been like 3 years. So yeah, stay tuned. Gail English is the real MVP because she just got back with our Starbucks.
Yes, barely.
And they just started boarding. So thank you, Gail. Let me start off by saying that today has been very rough and upsetting in a few different ways. First of all, we got 4 hours of sleep last night. So no matter what happens during the day, 4 hours of sleep is bad. I was very excited to come to France, and don't get me wrong, I'm very excited to be here still. But today was very stressful. Everything was going pretty well. We landed in Nice. We figured out what bus we needed to take. We got money out of the ATM. Like, everything was good. It's pouring down rain outside, so like that kind of sucked, but we're used to it. But the most annoying thing that happened was that we got on the bus, and we've ridden buses and metros in like tons of cities here in Europe. We rode the bus in Rome, all over Rome. I've ridden the bus in England. So we're riding the bus in France, and we got on, and I asked him how much it cost, and he told me, and I paid for my ticket, got my ticket, and we moved into the bus with like all of the other people that got on at the airport, so a lot of tourists, and 2 stops into our ride, the police get on. And what we failed to realize was that you have to stamp your ticket when you get on the bus. And I should have known this because I know that you have to do that for the trains. I had to do it in Italy, and I know that you have to do that in France. But we didn't. I didn't think about it. I didn't see the machine. There was a lot of people on board. The bus driver did not say one thing to me about it. And I understand French, and he didn't say anything to me in French either. So we got pulled off the bus, and we got fined 40 euros. And there was not only us, but a lot of other tourists, because everybody was coming from the airport. And I was very annoyed. I almost cried because when I get stressed, I almost cry, but I didn't. Their job is literally to stand at that specific bus stop, which is 2 stops away from the airport, and get on every bus that comes by and pull all of the people off that just landed in their country and find them. And I understand that our tickets on the back in small print in English say that you need to stamp your ticket. So on our part, I guess you could say that they told us to do that. But it would have been nice if they had told us that at the airport when I asked about the bus. It would have been nice if the bus driver told me. Even if he didn't speak English, I would have understood the French. So it would have been nice if we had a warning. And honestly, I really think that we shouldn't have been fined right away. We should have received a warning, because if they want people to keep coming back to their country, they should probably give them a warning instead of fining them 40 euros the second they step into the country. It's so frustrating. It makes me really mad because I really, really love this country, and I don't want to be sad while I'm here. I really enjoy France, and I am excited to see the south of France. But when you haven't even been in the country for 15 minutes and you don't receive a warning and you're automatically fined, it sucks. And it makes me want to never come back. So now we are in our Airbnb, and because it's raining, the internet does not work. So, yeah, this day is just very frustrating. But we're going to make the most of it. Hopefully, the weather does what it says it will. And Saturday is supposed to be 70 degrees and sunny. And that would be a wonderful way to end my 3 weeks of traveling and to end my trip in France. So hopefully everything from here on out goes smoothly and we don't have any more issues. And hopefully we can just enjoy it. official last day of spring break. It's been 3 weeks on the road, and it's been very chaotic, and it has definitely not been perfect, but it was an experience, and I'm grateful. It was a lot of fun.
Hey.
So now we get to go back to cold and rainy England. Yay!